guys, this adulting thing is hard. It's not a walk in the park. I've really been sitting on the fence about making this video. I know my previous videos have been very positive and upbeat, but this week, guys, oh my word, I'm finished. I'm done. As much as you want to portray your life as happy, and I wouldn't say I'd ever like to portray my life as perfect, but you don't want people to see the flaws. You don't want people to see the cracks. But this week, it's been hard. It's been emotional. It's been, gosh, I don't actually have words. Is the week over yet? Please tell me it's the weekend. It's only Thursday that I'm recording this. So I think basically the premise of this video is things that are not so great about living in Ireland, and it's got nothing to do with the country itself. It's got to do with being an immigrant here, alone, no support system. Okay, you ready? After we immigrated, I read an article about trauma and life events, and how throughout your life you can experience trauma, like moving house, changing jobs, kind of losing friends, losing family, starting a new job, moving to a new country, small little traumas. But when you immigrate, you kind of have all these life events happening at the same time. So it's one major trauma when you immigrate. So it's quite important to note that when you are immigrating, you are experiencing all these life events over a very short period of time. Not over your lifetime, but over a very short period of time. So the immigration process takes about, gosh, we're just going into our 3rd year now, and I don't feel like it's over. So like 2 to 4 years where you are you've changed your living conditions. You've moved to a new house. You've moved countries. We've lost jobs, well, not lost jobs, but we've resigned from jobs and started new jobs. We've lost, not really lost, let's use the word separated. We've been separated from friends and family, and we're beginning to make new friends. And our personal habits have to change. The kids are having to learn a new language. There's a change in working hours, which we actually find much nicer on this side because kids only start school at 9. Don't have to be at school by 7. Changing schools, you kind of coping with the immediate stresses of family and the children having to change schools, and you coping with their stresses as well. Change in social activities, change in church, if you're going to church, or you know, those kind of changes. You kind of get the point. It's a lot of change in a very small amount of time. And I think because all of these stresses or life events happen in such, I need to be on the line if I'm going to be talking like that. And I think each one of those life events on their own, are stressful. But let's combine them all up and do it in a very short amount of time. Your health is bound to suffer, whether it be physical or emotional, or go completely mental like me. So I've just been trying to work out why I've been feeling the way I do. And I think this might be it. It might just be a culmination of all these things all piled up into one over a short space of time. And you can't quite deal. And it's just having to really slow down and just take one day at a time just to figure this out. And I think it's all about being honest and open. And I mean, you just have to be so careful with mental health. And, you know, if you feel like depression is setting in, you need to talk about it. You know, just ask for help if you need help and talk about it. Like, I don't think I'm there depression-wise, but I'm very aware that it's a good possibility to sink into that, whether it be postpartum after having a baby or because of immigrating and just trying to figure life out from the get-go again. So this is just my honest little vlog here today, just being completely real and open and quite vulnerable. Actually, it's not easy to be real, especially to people that you don't know. But I do hope that if you are feeling the same way as me, a little bit lost, a little bit just like things just feel too much, don't be afraid to ask for help. And I think that's something I'm going to take away from this. It's just make your voice known. If you are struggling, say something. Don't struggle alone. I often just get wrapped up in my own little world, and I suffer in silence, but kind of silence where my family just stay 10 feet away because they can see that I'm about to explode. But that's not healthy, is it? We need to talk about it. We need to make it known that we need help and that we're struggling. So number one, talk about it. Number two, what I find is helping me is finding little things in each day that I'm grateful for. So it helps me keep my mind away from the negative, because sometimes negatives can really build upon negatives. And keep away from the negative and find little positives in each day. Not focusing on things that we've lost, but rather things that we've gained. You can often get lost in thinking about all the things at home that we've left behind, but rather focus on things that we've gained and are gaining and will gain by moving here. Number three thing to help with the process, get out the house. When you're feeling like you don't want to get out, go for a walk, go get some fresh air, move your booty, get those legs walking, get some fresh air in your lungs. More than likely you'll bump into somebody with a smile, make you feel better. You'll see new things, you'll hear new things. It helps to get out. So those steps really help me to kind of refocus, just being grateful and getting out. And learn. Don't stop growing. Grow, grow, grow. Learn about your new country. It gives you perspective. Through learning, meet new people, find new common ground, and help put down roots. Just trying to keep her happy at the moment. You're not happy down there either. Okay, you're not happy down there. So let me just finish off. By saying, do you want a pile of nappies? Finish off by saying, happiness is an inside job. No one else is responsible for your happiness but yourself. And don't ever hesitate to get professional help. There's nothing to be ashamed of. If you are feeling like you are in a very low place, yes. So immigration is one of the most stressful things a person can go through in life. And it will get better day by day. Don't worry about tomorrow, focus on today. And that's my 2 cents for this week. I'm sorry it wasn't more of a positive video, but this is life, and life happens, and we just gotta roll with the punches and try and stay positive. So welcome to our flawed life as impromptu immigrants. Thank you so much for watching. Please tune in next week. I promise it'll be a lot more upbeat and happy. Yes, it will. And thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe.